What's up guys, Scott from Overland. Hey, long time no see. It's been a long time since I made a video, but hopefully we're getting more time now as the summer hits especially, and then a little bit more time at home right now to get some stuff done, so here we go. But as you can see, I've got a list of things to update you with. I'm not going to go into great detail about a lot of this stuff, just kind of maybe show you a couple pictures of what's been going on, but I want to go into more detail with certain ones of them later in other videos. So this is just going to be a quick rundown of what's been going on, what I've got done, and as far as what's up next, what's the next project. But first off, 4x4 Expo, went to there in February. It was awesome. Went there with Buzz Special Vehicles. We had the Axe Bomb on the stand. We had Jack's Wrangler on the stand. We had Alex's new JL on the stand as well. It looked great. They all three together, it looks mega. I had the ARB awning. I got a new 2.5 meter ARB awning, which I'll show you that in a minute. But I also had the ARB Simpson tent set up and the new Axe Amos platform in the back, which again, we're going to do all the separate videos probably on all that stuff. The ARB Simpson tent you've already seen, so won't go too much into that, but all these other videos will be coming. Just when I get time to get out and film them. Alright, so first up, getting straight into the new stuff, I got a Warren VR Evo 12,000 pound synthetic rope winch. I just went with that one. It's a good price, and I got plenty of pulling power with it. It might be a little bit slower than the Xeons and stuff like that, but it's like half the price. So as many times as I think I'm going to actually use it or need to use it, I think I'll be okay. And also to go along with the winch, I got a Pool Pal. So a Pool Pal fits right on the back of the Jeep. It goes on the AEV mount, which also holds the new high lift jack. So I got those side by side on the back of there for recovery. I know there's a lot of talk about high lift jack. Are they good? Are they bad? If used properly, I think they're a good thing. There's a lot of uses for it, and as long as you're careful and you do your homework and research and just be safe with it, I think you'll be fine. But we'll see. As time goes by, we'll see what I think of it. Alright, so lights. I didn't think I was going to end up with this, but I ended up with a Rigid Adapt 50-inch LED light bar. This thing's crazy. I'll probably do a separate video on it because it's got so many features that it just looks great, and that's all we'll talk about right now. But I can change the color, so right now it's set at Hulk green, so I love the look of that, but then it also just blasts some serious light down the road. Well, not the road, the trail, but it just blasts some serious light out there, basically making it into daylight. But I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about that right now. We'll go into it later and show you guys what it looks like. Also, with the Rigid lights, I got the Rigid dually light that I put on the back of the Jeep, so that way I can see a little bit when I'm backing up. And to control the light on the back, I finally got my S-Pod installed. It took me almost a year, it feels like, since I got it to finally getting it fully installed, but it's installed. It looks great, and I even got the rocker cover for the rear lights, and I've got the rocker already in for the ARB air compressor, which is also ready to go in. So I got the ARB air compressor, and I finally found a mount, the TerraFlex underseat mount. Alex actually had one from Buzz Special Vehicles, so I got that from him, and it's just waiting to go under the seat, so I just need to get time to go do it. Okay, so now the ARB awning. It's a 2.5 meter awning. I bought the deluxe room, so you put the room in there and it's fully screened. Well, 3 sides is screened and the back's a solid panel, or you can put the panels on the fronts as well. You just zip down what you want. So if you want it fully enclosed, you zip down those panels. If you want it completely open on the 3 sides so you can enjoy the view and keep the mosquitoes out, you roll those up and you've got a fully screened in room. So it's great. I can't wait to try that out with the room and everything. And also have a LED light that slides into the top of it that goes, I think it's probably about 1.5 meters long, I'm not sure, but it goes in there and lights up the room. I haven't tried that yet, but I have that as well. So we'll try it all as soon as we can. Maybe get the things set up out here in the driveway over the next few days and see what it looks like. Another thing that I bought that's just amazing, and it wasn't expensive at all, was some like door extenders for the rear of the Jeep. So when you open the door, usually it stops about almost 90 degrees, and then you're stuck. So it keeps wanting to shut and everything. With these door extenders, you just open it up and it goes a little bit farther and just gets out of your way. You can get stuff out of the Jeep a lot easier. So easy install, 2 bolts, and it was in, and it makes a world of difference. So definitely recommend those. Okay, Blue Ridge Overland gear. Holy cow, I've bought a lot of that stuff, but I don't have any of it that I've bought that I regret buying. It's all useful. I use it almost daily. It's just phenomenal. Number one being the Jeep attic. So up in the top of the Jeep, I can put my rain gear and everything up there. It's out of the way, and it just stays up there nice and neat. So I love that. I got a molly panel for the back of my seat. I put it on my passenger seat, and that's where I put like my walkie-talkies. That's where I can put my saw, I can put water back there or whatever, anything I want on a molly panel. So speaking of that, I also bought a big water bottle holder, but I've actually got it on the front right now. It's on my like grab handle on the passenger side, so I can easily put my water in there and get it out of the way. I got the headrest Velcro bag holder. I'm not sure what it's called, sorry Blue Ridge, but you'll see pictures of it here. I'll do a whole video on all the Blue Ridge stuff later, but it's got two pouches that zip open and close, and they Velcro on. Just really easy to put stuff right behind the passenger's headrest. Just really easy to get to. And the tool bag, the Blue Ridge Overland Gear tool bag. I saw it on Venture Forward's channel, and then I saw it on Trail Recon's channel. Trail Recon did a whole video about how he stores all his tools and everything, and between those two, 100% sold me. I had to have it. Glad I got it. I've also got another, I think it was a 4x12 inch bag from Blue Ridge Overland Gear that I plan on putting on top of the fridge. Probably just going to sew it on or something, or sew some Velcro on there so I can just stick it on, just so I can put coffee and stuff in there. Like, because over here we use a lot of instant coffee if we're always on the go. So I use AeroPress, and I've got a French press as well. But sometimes it's quick and easy. Just want instant coffee. I want my sweetener or whatever right there, just all right there, boom, it's easy. So I plan on putting that on top of there. Oh, walkie-talkies. I bought a set of 4 cheap walkie-talkies just to see how they worked. They were pretty cheap, like I said, so I figured why not. And 3 vehicles went out, including mine. We each had one, and it worked great. We never were more than probably a half a mile away from each other, but they worked exactly what we need them to for then. If we saw something on the trail, we want everybody to look at it and say, hey, you know, look at this deer or whatever over here. Or I can also say, hey man, this is getting deep where I'm at right now, you may want to find a different route or whatever. It was just really handy to have, to be able to relay that back and forth in the convoy. Window vents. I got rear window vents, so you roll the windows down, you put these vents in there, and it lets air circulate through the Jeep, like if you're sleeping inside or something like that. But they also have screens in them, so that way they don't let mosquitoes and bugs in and everything. So very cool. Definitely a game changer for sleeping inside the Jeep, so can't wait till the summer to try those out. Trasheroo. I've got a Trasheroo for the back of the Jeep, so you probably see them in other people's Instagrams and videos. Just a big bag that goes on the back, nice canvas bag that you just store trash in. But a lot of people use it for firewood, stuff like that, Max Tracks, whatever, but it goes on the back. And right now the problem is my reverse camera is right in the middle of my tire, so until I move that, my spare tire, so until I move that up higher, I can't use a Trasheroo and without losing the ability to use that reverse camera. So right now around town and stuff like that, I don't need a Trasheroo anyway, so it's not an issue. But after mounting that light on top of the tire caddy, I think I'm going to move the reverse camera up there too, then the Trasheroo can go on. All right, last thing. This thing's been huge. The Axe Amos storage platform. I don't even think he's got a real name for it yet, but it's just flat. It's ply lines the back of the Jeep. I took all the seats out of the back, so I did have just a 60 seat removed, the 60% seat, and left a little 40 in there. Ended up taking that out too, and now it's just flat ply lined, and you can get right into it. You can open up panels, get underneath of it. It's just phenomenal. There's definitely going to be a full video coming on that. I'll show you a couple pictures now, but just know this thing is huge. It's probably my favorite upgrade to the Jeep now. But anyway, we got more coming from Axe Amos. We'll talk about that in a minute. All right, so that's just kind of update on what's been going on with the Jeep. I have been doing stuff. I've been getting stuff done on the Jeep, just haven't been able to film a lot of it. So there you go. If you've got any questions or comments, please post below. If there's anything you want more details on, hopefully we're going to make a video of it, and you're going to see it anyway. But leave a comment down below if there's something you want to see specifically. But anyway, I appreciate y'all stopping by. Make sure you click like and subscribe, and we'll see you out there.